Alex Wallace here from Wallace Training Systems, although I'm not in Wallace Training Systems, coming to you from the garage gym to give you 3 easy tips that you can use in order to maintain your muscle mass until you can get back in the gym. The first thing I'm going to encourage you to do might seem counterintuitive, but I'm going to encourage you to keep your protein intake adequate. I can't tell you how often people will only take a protein supplement or only consider how much protein they're eating on days where they're in the gym. When in reality, when you're in the gym, you're providing a stimulus for muscle protein synthesis, which is basically the accrual or at least the maintenance of muscle mass. But if you're not actually lifting weights, you need to blunt the breakdown of muscle tissue, and you do that with adequate protein. So the first thing I'm going to encourage you to do is keep your protein intake adequate. The second easy thing that you can absolutely implement from home is going to be doing some sort of exercise. I know that we probably don't have a full gym in our house, but we do have our body weight. Some of us even have dumbbells, and some of us even have a rack or barbells. You can use those things. Maybe you won't push yourself quite as hard. We've done a video on that, but still stimulating the muscle will go a very long way to maintaining your muscle mass. Yes, you're probably gonna lose some maximal strength, especially if you're not doing the movements that you're trying to build maximal strength in, but you will go a long way to actually maintaining the muscle tissue and quickly building that strength back if you're doing some sort of exercise on your own. And last but not least, I'm going to encourage you to either eat at maintenance calories or make your deficit a little bit smaller. Reason being is because a deep deficit is naturally catabolic. Yes, you're losing a lot of fat tissue, but the faster you're trying to lose weight, the more muscle tissue you're also going to lose. So what I'm gonna say is, if you're somebody that's on a roll, you're losing body fat, don't lose that. Eventually we'll be back in the gym, and you don't want to get into bad habits again. Just make your deficit a little bit smaller. So let's say you're at 400 calories at a deficit every single day. I'm going to say bring it to about 200 calories every single day. That way you still have the good habits that you've built up, but you're not losing a ton of muscle mass in the process. If you're somebody that was in a mass gaining phase, you were trying to gain weight very quickly, I'm going to encourage you to bring your calories down to maintenance. Reason being is because you're not providing a lot of stimulus to actually accrue muscle mass. So a lot of those extra calories, not all of them, but a lot of those extra calories, if you're not lifting hard, is going to go to fat mass. And you don't want that either. Those are 3 easy tips that you can absolutely implement right now at home. Just to recap, number 1, adequate protein intake. Number 2, some sort of resistance training on your own. And number 3, if you're in a calorie deficit, make it smaller. And if you're in a huge amount of calorie surplus, bring it down to maintenance. If you like this short and sweet video, make sure you give it a like. If you're interested in following our content, make sure you subscribe. I'm Alex Wallace from Wallace Training Systems, and thanks for watching.